Well, hey there, you beautiful star, you. It's Steph, and we are on to week 11. And I hope you have been enjoying the journey so far, and you are exploring and discovering and unfolding more about you. And you're embracing it and taking it all in and letting yourself expand and just enjoy the journey of being you because you're incredible. So for week 11, I really want you to focus on repairing and expanding. So let's break those down. So of course, get out your little journal or your big journal, your beautiful journal, and I want you to think about the injuries that perhaps you might have caused as you have been going through this life. Ones that you still think about and you feel bad about, maybe you regret, you feel guilty, you feel shame around. I want you to write about those incidents that you were involved in, that you know caused pain to somebody else. And I want you to think about whether they're big or small or just times where, hurt was there. And I want you to write a list of these situations and then put a star next to the ones where it would actually be beneficial to make amends or repair that relationship with the person that was hurt in that situation. Now, if the person would actually experience more harm or more pain from you trying to repair the situation and apologize, then maybe don't do that to them. Instead, with those people, I want you to still repair it with yourself. Repair and apologize and understand where that behavior came from. Because even though something that you did may have led someone else to feel pain and you feel bad about that, it doesn't mean you're a bad, horrible, evil person. Sometimes we do things in life because it's every time we do something, it's because it's meeting a need, right? And sometimes we're in our journey, we're in this unhealthy or place where the behaviors we're doing might be destructive to other relationships because it's helping us meet a need in that moment, whether it's to feel loved or feel seen or feel important or just feel, right? So have some compassion for yourself while you do this exercise. And repairing a relationship is simply just apologizing, owning, trying to bring some joy to it. For example, on the Red Table Talk, I think a couple weeks ago, Will Smith took over the Red Table to apologize to who played Aunt Vivian on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And when you watch that conversation, it's pretty incredible. And I would actually highly recommend watching that Red Table Talk because the tips that they give in it are pretty incredible and helps you understand that things that we experience in our life shapes our behavior and how we're actually trying to protect ourselves and experience life in a way that feels really good. So even though sometimes we accidentally or purposely hurt other people along the journey. So definitely take time to repair. And sometimes when we're repairing, it's important to really tell the person, listen, I understand that what I did hurt you deeply, and I'm really sorry for that. And I know me being sorry doesn't take away the pain. And I just want you to know I'm not happy or proud that I hurt you. I wish that I didn't hurt you, but I did. And since I can't take that back, moving forward, I just want to say that I'm sorry. And you deserved better. You didn't deserve someone to treat you that way or hurt you in that way. And since I did, I want you to know that I apologize. I'm sorry. Because sometimes we do something that we know will hurt someone and we do it anyway. And sometimes we do something that accidentally hurts somebody. And either way, it's important to apologize. Now again, if apologizing and bringing this up to the person would cause more pain, then just do the work yourself. Do it in the mirror. Get a mirror. Got a mirror here. Go look in the mirror. Look in your left eye and apologize and have a conversation around the hurt that you caused. And maybe you also just do a meditation and you send healing vibes to the person that talking to would hurt them, but you can send them love and you can send an apology, through the winds of the world. The other exercise or area of really thinking about and giving your awareness to is, are you shrinking yourself or letting yourself expand? Okay, very often we shrink ourselves. We have these ideas, but when we try to share them with other people, we say how dumb it is or how silly it is, or it's not going to happen anyway, or whatever it is to kind of dismiss it. So what I'd like to encourage you to do is write out your big ideas. Write out, if you allowed yourself to expand, what would be different in your world? How would you share your dreams, your hopes, your goals, what's pulling on your heart, your creativity, your ideas, your gifts? What would be different if you allowed yourself to expand and to really be seen and see others as you expand and give other people permission to expand because they're watching you expand? What would that look like? How would that feel? What would be different in your day, right? If you allowed yourself to expand. And what triggers you to shrink? Notice what happens in those moments when you shrink yourself. Is it the specific people you're sharing with? Is it that you feel embarrassed about your idea? Because if these are the things that are making you shrink, you can be selective of when and who you share your ideas with. That's okay. Give yourself the permission, the space to be completely you, and let your creativity and your gift flow through the world and expand, because you are safe to be who you want to become. You are worthy of your dreams. You are more than enough. And yes, sometimes when we expand, criticism comes to find us, but we can handle criticism. We will be okay when criticism shows up at our door. We don't have to give it attention. We can acknowledge, hey, criticism, there you are. Okay, have a good day, bye-bye, right? We don't have to let it in and take over our world, because criticism is part of the journey. There are people out there who are having bad days and they take it out on other people. There are people who just don't know about the beauty in the world. They're so cynical because of whatever their journey has been, and they take it out on you. Because how dare you be happy when they can't be? So approach criticism of others with love, because they're hurting. They don't get it. They're not there yet. They don't yet believe in themselves, or maybe they don't have people who support them or uplift them or cheer them on. So they don't know how to jump into that role for you. They only know how to criticize because that's what's normal to them. So don't let other people's criticism of you be what you believe. Believe what your heart tells you is true. What pulls on your heart, what you know you could be doing. Believe that. Believe that you're more than enough, that you matter, that the things you want to do that expand you make the world better. And we need people who jump into their expansion instead of shrinking themselves. So another thing you could do to practice this is go look in the mirror, do your mirror work, looking into your left eye, and tell yourself your dreams without shrinking yourself. Practice sharing and saying what it would look like if you expanded yourself, if you let yourself be, breathe, play, just jump into the impossible that you might be thinking is impossible. But how do you really know it's impossible? You don't know. You don't know that it's impossible. You're just guessing. You're just dismissing just in case, right? But instead, play with the idea of just in case you can achieve it. What would that be like? What if it was possible for you? What would that be like? Right? Just make little tiny steps towards your progress, right? Just do little things that make it so that you understand you're taking steps towards your goals, towards your dreams. You don't go from 0 to 10 like that. You got to take the steps in between. So your journey is worth it. Allow yourself to expand. And remember that when other people are sharing their dreams with you as well, that you help them expand. You be the space where people can let their mind go wild and get as creative and playful and fun. And what if the world really did support my dreams? What would that be like? Right? Show them what it's like to be somebody who lets them expand in your presence. That they don't have to shrink themselves for you, because that doesn't make your goals more achievable because they shrunk themselves, right? So be the person, show them through example how you can support someone and they're expanding. And watch how you'll start to draw people into your life who support you in your expansion. And how you'll start believing that you're worthy of that expansion, because you are. You do not have to shrink yourself for anybody else's comfortability, you know? You don't have to limit who you are. There are people out there that need to hear or see or experience your gift. And if you shrink yourself, how will it get to them? How will you find those people, right? Your mission isn't to be for everybody, for everyone in the entire world to get you, to love you, to like you. Your mission is to like yourself and let yourself expand and let yourself be who you are. That's your mission. And as you go on your mission and you start fulfilling it and you start taking actions towards just expanding yourself, the people who get that, who see you, who need to be seen by you, will start coming into your life. So remember, you can handle the hard days, the criticism, and you're not meant to be small. You're meant to be you. And you matter, and you're incredible. So this week, really practice letting yourself expand and thrive and be uncomfortable in the expansion, regardless of what anyone else is saying around you. Be your own internal cheerleader. Remember who you are. What's pulling on your heart matters, and it's worth it. You're worth it. And make any repairs that you need to, so you can let the past go, so that you can start creating your future and start loving yourself more, and practice forgiveness of others who have hurt you, and enjoy who you are, because you're worth enjoying. So enjoy your week 11. As always, I'm cheering for you. I'm in your corner, and I know you've got this. So before you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and let's continue our journey. Have an awesome day. And remember, you're beautiful and incredible right now in this moment, just as you are, no matter what you're wearing, no matter what size you are, no matter what your weight is on the scale, no matter what anybody else has said. Even the meanest thing you've ever heard in your life doesn't mean it's true, because you know who you are. Bye.